Okay, in this video I want to take a look at this vacant property refurbishment grant that's available. I'm getting this information from the government website there. You'll see the and this was last updated 30th of January 2023. I'm making this video on the 9th of February 2023, so it should be fairly relevant and timely. So the vacant property refurbishment grant is a payment you can get if you're turning a vacant house or building into your permanent home. A grant of up to €30,000 is available. If the refurbishment cost exceeds the standard grant of up to 30 grand, a top-up grant amount of up to €20,000 is available. How do you qualify? To qualify for the grant, you must have proof of ownership or evidence of active negotiations to buy the property where you are seeking approval in principle for a grant. You must live in the property as your principal private residence. So this grant is not available to developers or undertakings or applicants who want to rent out the property. You must have proof that the property has been vacant for at least 2 years and that it was built before 1993. And it must fall under one of the categories outlined in the framework of priorities. The full framework of priorities is on the application form. How do you know if the property is eligible for the scheme? It now applies to qualifying vacant properties in cities, towns, villages and rural parts of the country. Documentation you'll need will include a quotation in respect of the works proposed, an independent report confirming the property is structurally unsound and dangerous, or confirmation that it is on the derelict sites register where applicable, and the other supporting documentation that your local authority may request to support your application. Rates of payment then, the grant of up to €30,000 is available. This is subject to upper limits for different types of work, having regard to a reasonable cost assessment by the local authority. The grant is inclusive of the VAT cost of the works. There's a top-up grant then as well. If the refurbishment costs exceed the standard grant of up to €30,000, a top-up grant amount of up to €20,000 is available. To get this top-up grant, you must confirm that the property is derelict. This means that the property is structurally unsound and dangerous. The total grant available for a derelict property is therefore €50,000. You must submit an independent report prepared by a qualified professional along with the application confirming that the property is derelict. The whole scheme is administered by the local authorities, so they administer the vacant property refurbishment grant. The local authorities will prioritise applications in areas where the level of vacancy or dereliction is high. To apply for the grant, you complete the application form at the bottom of this page. So this is the page on the government gov.ie website, and you submit it to the local authority. That's it. This is on gov.ie. Just look up vacant property refurbishment grant. The application form is there. All the details will be there as well. We'll have a look at the application form actually. With now your questions answered. So you'll see that your questions are answered here in this particular document, and I see it's 14 pages long. There's a town fund rather. Vacant property refurbishment grant, towns fund, and then in addition to that you have the application form for the grant application form, and this form is 15 pages long. It's got a checklist on it there for the documents you need. It has more information, what are eligible properties, vacant for 2 years or more and built before 1993, and so on. Hope you find this video useful. If you do, I'd appreciate if you gave it the thumbs up down below, and you may be interested in subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thanks a lot.